Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are gonna doing the presentation project of vocabulary building. The first I am gonna talk. The first I am gonna explain about is word formation. Wait, it's still loading. It takes some time to open. Okay, here it comes. It's my PowerPoint. Okay. Word formation definition. Word formation is the process of creating new words from existing linguistic elements. Root word definition. Root word is basically a word that cannot be broken down further and carries fundamental meaning. In short, if you learn key root words including prefixes and suffixes, you can understand a much wider range of words, teaching children to recognize even this is the value of learning root words. In short, if you learn key root words including prefixes and suffixes, you can understand much wider range of words, teaching children to recognize or even be curious about a word's etymology means that rather than just one word at a time, they will have the keys to decode many words. Root words example, here are the example of the root words. Corp, demi, derm, crypto, dyna, duct. Prefix definition plus example. Prefix is a bound morpheme added to the beginning of a word to alter the meaning without changing word class. Here is the best word order with common prefixes. Disorder. Prefix "dis", meaning lack of order or disturbance. Pre-order prefix "re", meaning place new order or arrange again. Pre-order prefix "pre", meaning order in advance. Counter order prefix "counter", meaning an order that reverses another. Suborder prefix "sub", meaning a subdivision. Example in biology. Prediction suffix "ion", meaning statement about the future. Predictable suffix "able", meaning able to be predicted. Suffix definition plus example. Suffix is a word part added to the end of a word to change its meaning or word class. Compared to the prefix, suffix is simply an additional word that been added to the end of the sentence that will change meaning. That the word, the letter that will be added in the end of the word itself to change its meaning. Same like prefix in short. Here is some example of it. The start. This is the example is take from word dict. The root word dict. Okay. Number one is dictate. Suffix "ate", meaning to say officially or command. Dictation suffix "ion", meaning spoken words to be written down. Dictator suffix "or", meaning one who dictates or rules absolutely. Verbs definition. Verbs is basically word that express action, event, or state. For example, present tense. Verb verb runs, base form run, function third person singular, type of verb action, sentence Rika runs every afternoon, verb happens, base form happen, function expresses event, types of verb, even verb, sentence in Indonesia, sentence the Indonesian Independence Day always happens to 17 August. Verb be, base form be, function expresses state, type of verb, state verb. Sentence finally the Leon goes to the place where he should be. Verb know, base form know, function expresses state, type of verb, state verb, sentence. I think I know how to end this battle. Verb right, base form right, function expresses action, type of verb, action verb. I am writing the usable cooking manual for our junior. Latin root words definition. Latin root words are foundational word parts not usually standalone words in English derived from Latin, the classical language of ancient Rome. They carry the core meaning of many English words, especially academic, scientific, and technical vocabulary. Lat- Here is the Latin word words meaning and example. Latin element man, origin manus, core meaning hand, English derivatives manual, manuscript, manufacture, manicure. Latin elements meal, origin Latin meal, core meaning thousand, English derivatives millennium, millimeter, million, millipede. Latin element naut, origin Latin nauta, core meaning sailor, navigator. English derivatives astronaut, cosmonaut, aquanaut, nautical, nausea. Latin element jud, origin Latin judicare, core meaning to judge. English derivatives judge, judgment, prejudice, judicial. Latin element gen, origin genus or genus, core meaning bird, kind, produce. English derivatives generate, generation, genetic, genius. Latin element fish, origin Latin fidere, or meaning to see. English derivatives vision, visible, revise, supervise. Latin element mem, origin Latin memor, or meaning to remember. English derivatives memory, memorable, memorize, memoir. Inflectional suffix definition and example. An inflectional suffix is a grammatical ending added to the base form of a word to express specific syntactic features, such as tense, number, or comparison, without changing the word's core meaning or its part of speech. Here is the example of inflectional suffix added. Base word book, suffix s, inflected word books. Sentence: Yuna reads 5 books every day, every weekend. Base word name, suffix s. If I wanna explain, if there is a base word name, it means every literary name you place in the sentence. That's it. Base word name, suffix s, inflected wordsnya name, voice you name you want to edit plus s. Example-nya, the example is Grace phone is in her pocket. Base word run, suffix s, inflected words runs, sentence Jace runs every afternoon. Base word fast, suffix er, inflected word faster, sentence the sports motorcycle runs faster than the cheetah. Base word eat, suffix n, inflected words eaten, sentence the dragon has eaten its meal. Derivational suffix definition. Derivational suffix are added to a word to make a new word, often change its type and meaning. Base word teach, suffix er, new word teacher, sentence Timmy wants to be a teacher when she grows up. Base word dark, suffix ness, new word darkness, sentence the vampire castle was filled with cold darkness. Base word quick, suffix lie, new word quickly. Sentence the werewolf reacted quickly when the spell backfired. Base word home. Suffix less. New word homeless. Sentence since death went bankrupt, he has been homeless. Base word decide. Suffix ion. New word decision. Sentence is decision has its own consequences. Thank you for listening and watching for a long time. See you for next meeting. That's it for the formation board. The next is we are gonna do explanation about proverb. This is quite a bit short, so yeah, keep paying attention. Sorry if there's a close camera. It is I am opening WPS. This is my PowerPoint of proverb. Okay, my name is Bagus Muhammad Al Rasid. You already know it. This is my explanation about proverb. We're gonna talk about proverb itself. What is proverb? Proverb is a combination of words that has strong expressive meanings such as revealing general truths, conveying wisdom, and offering advice in a metaphorical way. Kinds of proverb and explanation. Proverb of practical advice. These proverbs are commonly used to give wise suggestions, helping people avoid problems or make smarter decisions. Next is proverbs about hard work and patience. This type clearly emphasizes the value of perseverance, effort, and patience in achieving success. Nature metaphor proverb is the number third. This proverb explains life lesson by using comparisons to elements of nature, such as animals, plants, or natural phenomena. Social proverbs. These proverbs typically focus on relationship and of social life, including family, friendship, community, and human interaction. Number five is parallel or comparative proverbs. As the name suggests, this proverb use clearly comparison or balanced structures to show contrast, harmony, or proportion. Here's the example of each type of those proverbs. Number one, proverb of practical advice. Honesty is the best policy. The lie might be held for a moment, but the truth, it has the power to heal the world forever. Sentence, I know it's hard to tell the truth, Rika, but remember, honesty is the best policy. Second is proverb of hard work and patience. Seeing person that big level of success is means see the results of how hard that person work to achieve that. Mean greatness doesn't come in an instant. It's the result of a constant repetition, following, learning, and keeping on, no matter what the pain or sacrifice endured, until that peak of success is finally reached. Sentence. Look at that. After Raimi finally won her final match at the Mobile Legends Racing National Championship. Seeing her achieve that means seeing the result of how hard she worked to get there. Nature metaphor proverbs. The beaver builds his dam alone, not to survive the storm, but to outlast the warm winter season. Meaning, build your wealth early, not for luxury, but as a safety against life's worst storm. Sentence. No one sees you training, improving your gameplay, learning gears and rules, crafting new strategies for every enemy. But remember, the beaver builds his dam alone, not to survive the storm, but to outlast the whole winter. Your early grind, that's your dam. And those sharpened skills, they'll be ready when you face the strongest enemies. Not by luck, but by design. Social proverbs. One hand is strong, but more hands can do any job even more easy. Meaning, sure you're strong alone, but working together with your teammates makes you unbreakable and unstoppable. Listen, Yuki, you don't have to hold it all alone. Remember, one hand is strong, but more hands can do any job even more easily. So count me in. I've got your back. You'll keep healing as a battle magic support, and I handle the tanking. Comparison or parallel proverbs. More physical attacks means harder hits, More max HP means longer stand. That is how better physical tank do. Not by avoiding the fight, but to controlling the fight. Meaning bravery makes you act. Resilience keeps you standing. Together they let you change what matters. Sentence. I know battling a guilt like Red Tiger is tough, but remember, the stronger you will, the longer you can stand. The greater you strange, the harder your attack hits. That's how we fight, not to run away, but to stand firm and push forward until they're the ones fall. Characteristics of proverbs. Short, concise, and usually indirect, but still powerful and clearly understood. Contain universal truths, practical advice as well as moral and social message. Use metaphors drawn from inanimate projects such as books, water, or the sky, as well as living things, commonly animals and plants. Feature plan structure, rhythm, and natural flow that makes them easy and remember. Express it in universal terms through anywhere, anytime, for everyone. Benefits of proverbs. They offer in advice in a gentle way without sounding preachy or self-righteous. They convey wise in message in a memorable form, often indirectly yet understood. They enrich our speech and enhance our ability to communicate effectively. They help people preserve and pass down cultural heritage and timeless moral values. That's it. That's it all. Thank you guys for this meeting and for listening carefully. See you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Bagas Muhammad Rashid. Today we are gonna explain about case studies 4 point. Start from case study 1, compound nouns. Here's the compound nouns I find. Or maybe we can start from definition first. Compound noun definition. Compound nouns what can be combined from compound nouns. What can be combined to form compound nouns? Problem solving case study 1. Here's some compound nouns I found. Train station, swimming pool, police officer, bus stop, living room, classmate, airport, sweet pants, grasshopper, lifespan. Classification, train station, form with space open, step forming non plus noun, meaning stasiun kereta, swimming pool, form with space open, step forming verb in noun, police officer, form with space open, step forming non plus noun, meaning tugas kepolisian. The rest is maybe too much if I tell it, if I speak about all of them because there's a lot of it. And the next is there's some additional compound noun classification like parking lot, same like the before. Is with space. Step formingnya non plus noun, meaningnya tempat parkir. Dining table form with space. Step forming non plus noun, meaning meja makan. Bookstore from solid cause. Step forming non plus noun, meaning toko buku. Nah, the next is compound adjective. Finding adjective compounds. Here some adjective compounds I found. Here homesick, highly bad, ill at fish, ill sort. Here's some meanings. High flyer, sensitive, success, agree, or often young in their career. Homesick, feel worried because you miss home. Forming steps, meaning receive a large of receive a large amount of salary after work. Ill advice mean unwise or stupid. A short means a group of people that is not synced or don't fit well together. Some sentence I make af- after graduating at the top of her class, she quickly became a high flyer in the artificial intelligence industry, leading major projects by the age of 29. While searching for jobs abroad, this is for homesick, was searching for jobs abroad. He felt deeply homesick and often called his family just to hear their voices. Highly paid. The CEO position is highly paid and comes with significant responsibility. Ill-advised decision to invest are resulting in volatile cryptocurrency when are conducting fundamental analysis led into bankruptcy. The guild was made up of ill-assorted members, making the race far more difficult than usual. That's for ill-assault. Okay, here's the analysis result. From the name itself, the difference is already clear. Components and component relationships serve distinct grammatical roles. The formation processes differ between the component and component adjective. The way we get information from it is different. The usage and function is also different. The for components is often said in flat tones because it's only just telling about lexical item or for additional clarities of specification such as market factor. And for adjectives, common adjective is used for advertising. Next is idioms. Idioms is a express or expression whose meaning cannot be deducted from its meaning of the individual words. Problem. Here's some idioms I get. Cats got one tongue, catnap, climb up, ears, press the music. Nah, now next is finding literal meaning and also the figurative meaning. Cats got one tongue. In the literal meaning, a cat has scalp and is holding someone's tongue. Figurative, someone is usually quiet after the shyness, embarrassment of few speeches. Not just general shyness, but in the moment. Cat nap. Literal, a nap taken by cat. Short like and often frequent. Figurative, a brief like sleep, usually of usually at 10 to 30 minutes taken during the day. Climb up, it's a way to shoot the climb crossing itself tightly. Figurative, the shoot becomes silent or stop talking, often due to fear, shock, discomfort, or distress. It's literally have nothing but ears in the literal meaning. In the figurative meaning, it's fully attentive and eager to listen. First, the music is in the literal meaning to tune toward the music, and the figurative to accept consequences of the action. The sentence of the idioms. After I asked the intern for her opinion on the proposal and she just stared at my shoe, I smiled and said, "Relax, Bakas. Cats got your tongue. Don't worry. We've got your back. Catnap. I always sneak in a 15-minute catnap after lunch. It's the only way I stay sharp at the 4 p.m. Climb up. Every time the CEO walks in, I climb up, and the whole team does too. I know that energy can be intense, so I'm doing my best to help us all and to help us all stay calm and speak up. All ears. Because you mentioned it has something feedback on the team briefing. I'm all ears. Let's talk. Where's the music? Looks like I missed the deadline again. Guess it's time to face the music, even if that means a stern talk from the leader. This is for the situation and context. Is idiom able to use? The cat's neutron is situation when someone suppressing a sound, especially when they expect to speak. In the context or terms of use is often on informal speaking English. Catnap also for the context is same like everyday informal speech. Same like the cat's got your tongue. For the catnap situation for use, the catnap idioms is when someone take a quick like sleep during the day, often unintentionally or do the tiredness. Climb up, same like catnap. The difference is it's a bit higher level to the neutral spoken English. The situation is able to use these idioms when someone suddenly stops taking or refuse to share information usually. For the RX situation, it's able to use when someone signals they're fully ready and willing to listen attentively. And context informal English for the context of RX, it's used on informal spoken English. For the face the music idioms is same like all is same like climb up, sorry, but the level is a bit even higher to literary spoken or written English. For the face the music is the situation it can be used when someone has to confront the negative consequences of their own action. For the analysis report is idiomatic expression make communication more expressive and vivid by conveying emotion, attitudes, or situation powerfully. For example, climb up suggests student defensive silence more effectively than literal be silent. They also add cultural richness as idioms often reflect shared experiences, history, or even a cat that stems from everyday observation for animal behavior, while Fesh the music evokes imagery from theater or military tradition. These phrases expand of communicative repertoire, often create alternatives and deeper connection. In short, idioms don't just describe. Idioms don't just describe, they point, ignite, and correct and connect. Binomials. Binomial expression definition. Binomial is a fixed phrase made by two words and joined with a conjunction. Binomial expression again and again, all in all or nothing, bit by bit, break and array. Here's the step forming analysis result. Again and again, structure purpose upward, connector and node repetition pattern. All in all, structure pronoun plus prep plus pronoun connector in not fixed idiomatic expression all or nothing, structured pronoun plus pronoun connector or not binary choice implies total grammatical failure. Bit by bit, structure noun plus preposition noun connected by not common by X. Example step by step, day by day, gradual incrementally. Break and array structure adjective plus adjective connected and not fixed phrase describing time, especially morning often modifies for praise, not literal, break doesn't refer to light, but to alertness energy. Okay, here's the semantic analysis result. Again and again, connector and semantic repetition are in no connector in semantic summation are or nothing connector or semantics absolute choice. Bit by bit, connector by semantics gradual progression, break and early connector and semantics complementary. Binomial expression one sentence again and again. People practice Reina's combo again and again until she caught an unbreakable chain. All in all, it was an amazing ride. Despite all the crowd control and the boss unguardable attacks, bit by bit, with every loss, Kevin's dual wield mastery improved by bit until she became to dual blade dancer. Back and early top wields top wields at bright and early to secure first kill route and get extra prep time or nothing. This is it. Final pace. All or nothing. Either we down before we engage or we wipe. Final case study. Simil definition figurative, often imaginative comparison between two different things using the keyword like or as to highlight a shared and often striking or distinctive quality or trait. Is of similes, the teacher has a forsake of Warhorn, I ran the wind to catch the bus. The youngest kid claims like a monkey. They folk like cats and dogs. They dress peace like a girl. Identification of each similes for connectors and elements. The teacher has a forsake of Warhorn. Configuration, teacher's voice, and the foghorn connector like I ran the wind to catch the comparison running and the wind connector like the youngest kid climbs like a monkey comparison kids climbing two monkeys climbing connector like they folk like a cats and dogs comparison they fight and cat dog livery connector like this dress fits like a golf comparison dress fit to golf on a hand connector like identification of its meaning, space, effect, and traits. The teacher has present performance, share thread load, deep, happy, booming, epic, effect creates a vivid, humorous image. We instantly hear her voice. I ran like the wind to catch the bus. Share threads super fast, arguing effortless. Effect emphasizes urgency, agility, and accelerating momentum. The youngest kid clings like a monkey. Share thread, agility, quickness, neurological use of hands, feet, playfulness, effect, highly impressive dexterity of cheeky mischief. They folk like cats and dogs. Share thread, internationality, constant conflict, no harmony, effect signals deep, ongoing tension. Or this is also referred to classic idioms. Also, this dress with a glove, thread, perfect, seamless, tailored, comfortable, elegant. Effects suggest ideal fit, precise, flattering, just right. Discussion results simile. A simile, a stylistic figure of speech that explicitly compares two things using like or as a powerful tool for both visualization and emotional engagement. First, in terms of visualization, similes help translate abstract or unfamiliar experiences into concrete sensory images drawn from everyday life. For example, the phrase that the dress photograph instantly creates a clear mental picture, not just tight or well fit, but perfectly shaped of the body, smooth and effortless, just like a glove molded to hand. It turns a simple description into something precise, relatable, and visually rich. Second, similes strengthen emotional connection whether between characters or between readers' text. Take the folk cats and dogs. This doesn't just say they are good. It evokes a vivid, almost universal image of constant, instinctive, noisy conflict and instantly suggests intensity, utility, or even familiarity in the rivalry because the comparison draws from common cultural knowledge. It triggers immediate recognition and feeling, making the relationship more believable and emotionally resonant. In essence, similar act as an emotional and sensory shortcuts. They complex they compress complex ideas to familiar image, making communication not just clear but more alive, expressive, and human. Thank you for thank you for listening, guys. See you next week.